Hey fam, what's good? Welcome once again to my humble space, my humble home studio. My name is Cameron Cuba, and this is my space BeatLab, where I share with you all the process behind the scene of everything I do, DJing, performing, beat making, music production, and sometimes even my music videos. I know that sounds like a lot, but in today's world, we as an independent artist, we have to do pretty much everything. So over the years, I've been having to learn how to do most of the stuff I do out of necessity. So today, I want to share with you my excitement about the new features on Ableton 12.2 slash push 2.2. Focusing more on push because the things that are new for Ableton has been for a while. If you are into the beta version of Ableton, you probably have seen most of these features already. I just want to focus on three that are the main things that I'm going to use on my push, because I'm trying to focus more on working on push standalone. And I think that this feature really elevates the workflow. Talking about 16 pitch, I'm gonna mention a little bit about the follow actions on push standalone as well. But my main focus is going to be in my most wanted and expected feature on push 3 standalone, which is Expressive Chords. I finally find a way to install it. I finally find a way to make it work on a standalone mode, not controlling my computer. Without further ado, after the intro, let's get into it. The things that are more relevant to me, I mean, the three main features are 16 pitches room layout. That's something that you can achieve now on push 3. This layout button, apart from giving you the option to, for example, change velocity, this if I select this sound, now I can change velocity here. So this is a lower value, maximum. But now if I press again layout, I have this 16 pitch. I can go up, down octaves. And I can also match the scale of my project. So this is something really cool as part of this new update. And last but not least, my favorite is just Expressive Chords. I'm so excited about this feature. I had it on beta, but I wasn't able to use a standalone. The way for you to install it, and this is very important, I mean, perhaps you know this already, but the Expressive Chord is a Max for Life device. Now, what you can do is, if you go to, let's just go to this instrument here, which is a more melodic instrument. And if I want to add the Expressive Chord, what I need to do is to go to the plus button up here, to add a new device. And instead of start exploring the devices, you need to go straight to packs, right? Click on packs, and then you need to go to available packs. That's basically what you need to do. Here is also where you can update. So if you tap on updates, you will see any sorts of updates for your sounds and all of that, right? You have all sorts of updates, but the available packs is the place where you will find your Expressive Chords, which is really cool. Because I have done it already, it's not here. In my case, I already have the device on my push installed, so I will go to my MIDI effects, and then I will have it here. Standalone. I have no computer here. There's no connection to a computer, and I have my Expressive Chords. And as soon as I select, let's say, this 90s R&B preset, now my path has changed to resemble the functions of Expressive Chords. So each one of these grids is a chord. Is a chord. How cool is that? And now you can use all the different things, like you have some transport tools. You have the till. The way that you work, if you move to a positive value, you will be tilting towards high frequency notes, and the opposite will happen if you go to negative values. That's basically what the till is about. Then you have inversions. You have three inversions in the positive value. So again, inverting towards higher frequency notes, and then you have three inversions on the negative value, inverting towards lower frequency notes. And then you have the strumming tool. And you have, last but not least, articulations. And then you can select either using this knob, or you can use these top lines of buttons. So each one of those have a different way to perform the arpeggio or the strumming on the keys. Oh my god, I sound like a pianist. This is really cool. I can't wait to start using this. So cool, so easy. So the last feature that I wanted to show you is the bounce in place. So now if I press shift and press on these keys, I can just simply bounce this. Let me just duplicate this full track so you can see what I'm talking about. I want to press shift, and holding shift I will press on this track, and then I have the option to bounce right here. Pressing it, it's pretty much printing that. The other thing that you can do is you can send the MIDI information from these clips to another MIDI clip. For example, I'm going to go to my mixer, go back again to my mixer, and then go to inputs, and I will select on the input the synth key number 3. And now if I go to this area here, I also need to remove to delete the expressive chords. And now if let me use this track. So I have all my MIDI notes getting recorded here now. As you can see, this is the original MIDI track with the effect, and this is basically what we have now. All of these variations that we can pick and choose. I'm really excited about this feature, especially for production. It's quite vast what you can do with Push 3 nowadays, but now it's getting even better with all of these added features. Makes it even more independent, even more like standalone. So fam, that's it for today. I think that is enough. If you have been using the beta version, probably these features are not news for you. But if you, like me, were struggling to find a way to install Expressive Chord on Push 3 Standalone, now you know how it worked. Now you know how it is. On the next episode, I want to share with you a little bit of a bittersweet experience that I had with a device that I purchased, thinking that it would help me to upgrade my DJ setup in terms of, I mean, no upgrade in the sense that it's like a big upgrade. It was like more like a functional utilitarian tool that I bought to make my life easier, but ended up causing a chaos in the beginning of the show. So it was quite dramatic. But yeah, I want to share with you my experience with that on the next episode. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, of course, like it. If you love it, please subscribe to the channel. And I know that I have been quite slow in terms of posting new content. It's really hard sometimes to keep it up with life and all of that, but we're still here, we're still doing it, and I'm excited about what is coming, so stay tuned. The other news that I want to share with you is that I'm trying to move a little bit my schedule. I try to work out better my schedule in terms of how to manage this content creation process. To film things like this is not that difficult for me. The difficulty is to find the time to edit it. So I'm trying to fight my fear and start streaming. I think that that's gonna be the solution. If I'm able to stream my content at the moment when I'm doing my productions and when I'm working, I think that will eliminate the friction of me having to go back to edit all of those materials. Let me know in the comment section below if you think that in 2025 streaming is still worthy. Also, let me know where you're watching from, because if in the process of preparation for the streaming, I need to find the right timing to make sure that it fits my schedule, but also you are available if you are interested in the content that I produce and the type of music that I make. So that's it for today. Enough talking. I hope that if you have been struggling to use Expressive Chords on standalone mode, now you know how it works, and see you on the next one. Bye.
Orun Kingdom Music.